You're joining us from Date with Destiny. Tony Robbins a few days ago. Wonderful experience there. We have, gosh, I think it's like over 5,000 people. Over 5,000 people online, plus 400 something in the studio. 400 something in the studio. And so, welcome. I know a lot of you are new to meditation and spiritual practice. Fridays usually we do emotional healing and prosperity healing. This morning we'll do emotional cleansing. Now, before we start, let's ask for blessing. Shall we? Let's ask for blessing. Shall we? We always do. Divine Father, all the spiritual teachers, spiritual elders, all the saints of all archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers. My teacher, Master Chocolate, thank you for divine light and love. Thank you for divine love. Thank you for your compassion, purifying light, and soothing healing energy. Thank you for blessing us with intelligent mind, and a powerful will, that we may be of service to others. We thank you in full faith. And so it is. All right. So for a lot of you who are new, let me just kind of give you some context. When you say emotional cleansing, you have to start off with what is an emotion. So it's a feeling. Basically everything is energy. Okay. So when you create the thought, you're using your energy centers, this fabric of the universe, and creating a thought from it. Just like taking water, you're in an ocean, you're grabbing a portion of that ocean, molding it into a certain shape, or let's just say something, a certain feeling into it. Okay? A thought and emotion is basically a fabrication of the soul. And so what we want to do is to first understand that all these thoughts and emotions, good or bad, basically is what we create. So if we didn't create it, maybe somebody created it and injected it into us. You're talking to someone, and they start telling you, I have a wonderful life, and then afterwards you feel, well, that's because they infected with good energy, with good thoughts and emotions. So a big part of this you have to understand is there's an echo on Facebook. That's strange. Why would there be an echo? One second. I was told that we have echo. Maybe you're using Claire Audience. That's why you have echo. Let me find out. I don't have anything on here. Echo. I think that fixed it. All right. Let's see. Hope that fixed the echo. No idea why you guys are having echo. Is it fixed? All right. Too many buttons. There's like 50 buttons here. Hopefully I'm pressing the right thing. Anyway, I'm not that talented. Okay, let's go back to the heart of the matter, shall we? So when it comes to thoughts and emotions, these are fabrications of the soul. And we have to start there because without that certainty that I'm the one who created the thoughts and emotions, you're essentially just dealing with what hits you. Okay? Now, the purpose of this, is really strange. Everything's off. No idea. Okay. Oh well. I'm turning one more thing off. That does it. Hope that does it. All right. So just use your inner ear to hear. So these thoughts and emotions are created in response to what's happening outside. So when we're doing our meditation, spiritual practice, the purpose of that is to remind you of who you are, and then from there. Realize that I'm the one who created these thoughts and emotions in response to what's going on in life. All right. 1 second. Because this is really weird. Everything's off. Everything's off. We'll do it. Okay. Hold on. I don't like things when things don't work. That's off. If I go. So I don't have the slightest clue. This is off. No idea. Okay, so Instagram is good. I guess it's the other ones that having. I really don't know. I think I know why. Well, I know why. This will get rid of. Watch this. This is magic. It should disappear. Yep, echo is gone in Facebook. Ta-da, give you the magic thingy. All right. Anyway, let's focus. I think somebody's trying to distract me here. All right. So what we're gonna do now? First, we'll do meditation. The purpose of the meditation is to increase the spiritual connection. It's something like this. If you're gonna clean something up, you can use a garden hose or you can use a firefighter hose, right? The fireman hose. So when you have a fire hose, there's a lot more energy, a lot more water, a stronger pressure. And so when you're doing, okay, I want to get rid of this anger, these negative thoughts, negative emotions, easier said than done. And you have to remember one more thing. As you put your attention on something, you're giving it more energy. So when you say, I don't want to think of this anger, I don't want to think of these people that piss me off, guess what you just did? The fact that you think about it and feel it, you're putting energy into it. Okay? So this is connected to kind of geek you out a little bit. Part of it is like what they call the Heisenberg uncertainty principle. So they're observing an electron. As they observe it, the electron moves. Okay? So you put energy into it. When you say, oh, I don't want to piss off, I don't want to be angry, I should put your energy into it. I should put your attention, you're feeding it. So we take another approach. We do our meditation, put your attention on peace, love, joy, and all the goody-goody stuff. Open up that pipeline, have that divine energy come down, and then after the meditation, you don't have to try to remove these negative thoughts and emotions. Number one, you didn't put energy into it. And number two, as the energy flows through you, it drags all that crap out. That's the easier way of doing it. But some people, they want to go, oh, let me go back to that time when I got hurt and blah, blah, blah. So it still works because it helps kind of learn from it. The problem is people have a tendency to learn from it and still keep feeding it. Okay, not too clear. Let's say, just for the sake of argument, a few years ago, you had an argument with a friend and it traumatized you, it traumatized them. Okay? And so every time you think about it, you go, yeah, man, I was wrong or I was pissed off, whatever it is, doesn't really matter. It's just an emotion, it's energy. So here's what happens. You go, yeah, that time, I yelled at him. I should not have yelled at him. I should have used the right words. Yeah, it was really bad. Okay, so right there and then, you went back to it, you understood it, you extracted the lesson from it. That should have been it. Done. Right? Move on. But no, a lot of people, they go like, yeah, 3 years ago, I talked to him, I screamed and yelled at him. I feel bad about it. Next episode, you're doing something and then you go, yeah, I remember 3 years ago, blah, blah, blah. So what happens? You just keep going back to it and you keep feeding it and you go, yeah, I don't know why. It keeps popping into my head. Hello? You keep feeding this stupid thing. Of course it keeps growing. Make sense? So the key is, okay, I want to go back to it. Help me remember what it is. What is the lesson learned? Extract that lesson and then move on. And that's the reason people suffer. They do not have the awareness to move on. Let me give you an example. Many years ago, I was with my teacher, Grandmaster Twakok Sui, and he's a very tight schedule. He comes to the United States, it's a very tight schedule. And there's these two students who have a meeting with him for a certain very important project. So it's that particular day, he cut out like 2-3 hours. Okay, I'm waiting for this person to show up, and we're gonna have this special meeting, and so on, so on, so on. We waited. 1 hour go by, 2 hours go by, 3 hours go by. Nothing. Not a phone call, nothing. Okay? We kept calling, nothing. And I was watching him. Okay. We'll give him a little more time. He's very patient. At least when he wants to. The guy never showed up. The following day, we found out this guy went to Disneyland. Had a great old time, and either he forgot or he didn't care. We didn't know what it was. So here I am going, man, I set this up, and my emotions were going crazy. I could believe it. Do you realize how precious the teacher's time is? And he carved out 2-3 hours just to talk. What's wrong with this guy? I was getting all riled up, right? Messenger looked at me. Hey, anyway, let the matter pass. For whatever reason, it happened. So anyway, let the matter pass. I'm going, that's it? Let the matter pass? I didn't say anything. We just said, just let the matter pass. What are you going to do about it? It's done. It's done. It didn't work out. So you're getting angry, upset, doesn't do anything. Let the matter pass. Okay, let's move on. I'm watching him going, that's it. No wonder he has inner peace. You notice there's some people, they keep hanging on to a past like a ball and chain. And guess what happens? The chain gets heavier. The ball gets heavier because you keep adding to it. So no amount of cleaning will help you if you don't let go of the crap in the past. That's what people do. So one of the mantras of inner peace is Om, whatever. Om. Can't do anything about it. Move on. Let the matter pass. Move on. Well, but this person insulted me. Well, I did what I could at that time. What am I supposed to do? Go back and scream and yell at him? Anyway, let the matter pass. Let's move on with my life. If there's anything I can share with you about emotional cleansing, emotional healing, is don't keep adding to it. People are suffering unnecessarily because they can't let go. They keep adding. Yeah, but you don't understand. This thing happened, that happened, that happened. All right, are you trying to convince me or convince yourself? If you can't move on, well, you're stuck with it. Energy follows where you put your attention to, period. The key is say, okay, it happened. What is the lesson to be extracted? That's the key. Extract. Something happened, you extract it. Okay, I learned that this guy is not trustworthy, so I should not trust him. Next time, I just be nice, but I don't trust him with important stuff. Okay, move on. Make sense? If you're able to do that, you can think clearly. What is that prayer? Grant me the serenity to something that I can control and the things I cannot control. Sorry, I don't remember the details, but the stuff you can control, okay, let me do something about it. The stuff I can't, it's already in the past. Leave it in the past. Otherwise, no healing will help you. It's just like the way my sister explained it. You keep putting out the fire, but you never catch the arsonist. There are people there with a lot more problems than you do. But somehow they're able to live their life. You know why? They're able to compartmentalize. Okay, this happened, this happened. It's in the past. Let me focus on what's important. That's that. So, with that in mind, we're going to do the meditation, bring down the divine energy, and use it like a fire hose and flush everything out. Okay? Always remember, energy follows where you put your attention to. I don't even use the word energy follows thought because it's not complete. Think about it. People keep quoting this energy follows thought. That's only part of the equation. You see, energy follows where you put your attention to. Whether you follow that you put your attention by your thought, by your feeling, or by your action. So not just thought. The good and the not so good. So if in the past somebody has been loving to you, being caring and kind to you, you keep going back to, yeah, that person's nice. So you're what? You're adding energy to it. It's good. So the relationship grows. If that somebody has hurt you and you keep thinking about it, oh yeah, that person is this and that. Well, guess what? You're just injecting all these thought forms in that person's aura. They get worse. If I can be blunt, you're psychically attacking them. That's what you're doing. Somebody made a mistake. Okay, they did this, and you go, yeah, that guy's such a jerk. He's no good piece of this and piece of that. So your thoughts that you're creating is actually of a negative thought emotion towards that person. After you stop thinking about it, it takes off like a rocket out of your aura. It goes to them. If you're a child who had, let's just say, adults or elders or parents who were not very careful with their words growing up, what happened? You flunk a test, they go, oh, you never amount to anything. How come you're so dumb? You had that experience before? Or a teacher or someone, right? What happens? Next time a similar exam comes in or something happening in your life, instead of going, yeah, let's do this fresh, what happens? That little thought creeps up out of nowhere. Yeah, do you remember in third grade you flunked a stupid 1+1 test? I'm making this up. Even though it has no bearing of what it is today, what happens? Little voice, are you sure you know how to do this? These are thought forms. So if you don't get rid of them, and you keep thinking about it, yeah, I do remember that time. Guess what? Your past will now creep up into your future. That's it. It's very simple. I don't mince words. You created a thought, the emotion, you can get rid of it. You can stop creating that negative thought, negative emotion because you have a choice on what you focus on. You want to focus on a mistake, you make it more. You focus on the triumphs, you'll do it more. And that happens in relationships. Think about it. And if you ever had experience, you know someone in your life, you make one screw up, it's like the end of the world for them. They scream and yell at you, and that's all they think about. They forgot all the 100 things you've done good towards them. How's that feel? Right? Think about it. You make one screw up. You go, yeah, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. And that's all. They keep repeating to you. Do you remember you should have done this? And they get on and on and on and on. It went on for hours. Hello, why don't you put the same amount of energy in all the times I've helped you, I've nurtured you, and all the good stuff I've done? No, they forgot all that. So what happened? They keep adding to that negative thought form of you. And guess what happens? If you don't know how to get rid of it, you start keep making the same mistake because that thought form they injected in you is so strong. They keep adding to it, so it increases your ability to screw up. And you wonder why when you criticize someone, how come they keep making the same mistake? Well, hello, we keep adding to it. Once you understand energy, then you get to realize this energy, this fabric of the universe, is something I can control. I create what I want and I stop creating what I don't want. And what I don't want, I can also disintegrate to a certain extent. All right, let's meditate before this sounds like a Sunday service. Okay. To the Divine Supreme One, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, to my beloved and respected teacher, Grandmaster Tokok Sui Mahaguji Mailing, thank you for divine light, divine love. Thank you for your compassionate, purifying light and soothing healing energy. We thank you in full faith. So be it. All right. We'll do our meditation. We'll do meditation twin hearts, activate the heart, the crown, bring that waterfall of light coming in, and then we'll go to the chakras and disintegrate. Now, before we do this, I just want to add one more thing because if I say this after the meditation, some of you are so spaced out you won't remember what I said. I've gotten some reports, some feedback that there are some people who join our Instagram, Facebook, where else am I? YouTube, whatever, and they get in and they start direct messaging other people in the meditation as friends or as me and asking for money. I don't do that. If I'm gonna ask you for money, I'll say, hey, I'll tell every. I'm not gonna ask one person, hey, give me $10. I don't do that. Okay, just wanna keep it clear. So if any of you get a email or a direct message from someone impersonating to be me asking for money, it's a scam. Period. Because I'm gonna ask you for money, I'm gonna do it publicly. I'll say, hey, by the way, I'm building this, I'm building that. You wanna give? Give. You don't wanna give? Hey, no problem. Got it? I'm not gonna give you a sob story. Doesn't work that way. But if you do want to, you go to mastercode.org, there's a donate button, you press it. So you're not gonna get a message from me, by the way, I need help. Oh, I'm stranded in the middle of the Sahara Desert in my pilgrimage to the highest spiritual mountain in the universe. Help me. That's nonsense. I don't do that. Okay, so that's that. Shall we? Take your left hand, tap your heart center, take your right hand, tap your crown. Put your hand like this. Actually, put your hand this way. Be aware of your crown. I am that. I am. I'm not the body. I'm not the emotion. I'm not the thoughts. I am the soul. I am a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power. I am that. The soul, the spiritual self. A being of pure energy and light. That is I. Be still. It is the soul that's meditating, not the body. Remember who you are. You are the spiritual self using the body. Just say, I am that. The soul, the spiritual self. Now open your hands in blessing. Imagine the earth in front of you. Be aware of your heart. Be aware of your hands. Just say, our hearts are one. Now fill the earth with beautiful pink light. Start with your family, your relatives and friends. Let that pink loving energy spread throughout your workplace, spread it throughout your city, your country, and the entire world. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Wherever there's hatred anywhere in the world, let me sow love. Bless every person, every being on earth with peace and with love. We can even say, may my soul be blessed with peace and love. And as I share it with the world, may all be blessed with peace and with love. Where there's injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. Where there's doubt, let me sow faith. Where there's despair, let me sow hope. May all be blessed with peace, with love, with the spirit of forgiveness, with hope and with faith, light and joy. So be it. May all be blessed. Just be still, keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Just let the energy flow through you. Bless your family, your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, your children, your parents, all your relatives. Let that beautiful pink light just keep spreading outwards and fill the entire earth. So be it. Now be aware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Be aware of your crown. Exhale and stay there. Your crown is filled with so much golden light. Let that golden light flow down from your crown through your hands. And again, bless your family members, relatives, and friends. And let that golden light just keep spreading outwards until it fills the entire earth. From the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with love and kindness. Let all be blessed with great joy and happiness, with understanding, harmony, and peace. Harmony and divine peace, so be it. May all be blessed. So be it. Now be aware of your heart and your crown at the same time. Take a deep breath. Exhale, imagine golden light even brighter than before pouring down into the earth. Fill the earth with intense golden light. Just say our hearts are one, our souls are one, our spirits are one. There's only oneness. Be still. Be aware of your heart. Be aware of your crown. Take a deep breath. Exhale, fill the earth with golden light. From the center of the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being, in every dimension and every direction be blessed with God's unconditional love and kindness. Let all be blessed with inner peace and inner healing. Let all be blessed with understanding, with harmony, goodwill, and the willingness to do good. So be it. Just be aware of your crown in your heart and flood the earth with its beautiful golden light. So be it. May all be blessed. Now lower your hands on your lap. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Be still. Imagine a brilliant point of light just floating above your head. Just like a point, but it's so bright, like a miniature sun radiating outwards. With your inner eye, just look at it. Simultaneously be aware of the love within your heart. Send a stream of love from your heart up to the crown and into that golden light. And stay there. You're not the body, you're the soul. You're not the emotions, you're the soul. You're not your thoughts, you are the soul. You're not your body, your emotions, your thoughts, you are the spiritual self, the soul, that regulates the movement of your body, creates the feelings, creates the thoughts. That is your true nature. Be still and know it. Just keep looking at that light. Om. Allow your awareness to just drift into that space. Om. Om. Center your entire awareness on that brilliant light and just simply let go now. Maintain your stillness, maintain your state of oneness. Just listen. The brilliant light is entering your crown. All negative thoughts and energies in your crown centers are disintegrated, extracted, expelled to the nearest violet fire or salt water to you, or you can flush it down to the earth. Your crown chakra is being cleansed. The divine energy is cleansing your forehead and your Ajna chakra, the air in between your eyebrows. Any negative thoughts, negative energies are dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, expelled properly. So be it. The liquid divine energy is pouring down to your throat and your neck. All blockages, negative thoughts, negative emotions, especially the energy of worry, are dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, expelled properly. So be it. Your throat chakras are healed. The divine energy is entering your back heart, in between your shoulder blades, entering to your back heart, filling the front and back heart centers with waves of love, sweetness, and ananda, divine bliss. Just be still. The divine energy is pouring down into your front and back solar plexus center. The solar plexus is directly below the sternum. That's the front. And directly behind is the back solar plexus. This is where we store anger and resentment. Allow the divine energy to go deep into the front back solar plexus, dissolving all anger, resentment, jealousy, negative thoughts, negative emotions completely, and flush it out of your system, properly disposed of. So be it. Just be still. It continues to work. Your navel center is being cleansed. Your sex center is being cleansed. The liquid divine energy is pouring down your spine to the base of your spine to your basic chakra. All negative thoughts, negative energies, blockages, and all these chakras are dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, expelled in their salt water or flushed down to the earth. So be it. Just be still and listen. Om. 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 Disintegrate. Om. Be still. Observe assimilate all the divine energy spiritually, mentally, emotionally, technically, physically, financially. So be it. Just be still. Repeat after me. I completely, deeply, permanently. Again, I completely, deeply, permanently, gratefully accept all the divine healing energies. So be it. Just be still. We'll add extra sauce. Just be still. You might feel some emotions come up, some thoughts. Just observe. Remember, you're just observer. Just observe it being extracted and disintegrated. Now raise your hands. We'll release the excess energy our bodies cannot absorb. So be aware of your hands, your feet, and project golden light to the entire earth. Let the entire earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Let our beloved Mother Earth be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. Blessings be to Mother Earth, so be it. May all be blessed with good health, happiness, prosperity, and spirituality. So be it. We thank you. To the Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, thank you. To all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers. To my teacher, Master Choco Sui Mahagujime, thank you for the blessings. In full faith, so it is. All right, you can open your eyes. How was the emotional cleansing? Try to recall some of the negative thoughts and emotions that you want to get rid of. Most of you are probably blank, right? So that's the whole idea. You do an intense meditation, focusing on love, compassion. That's what the heart and the crown is for. So you're generating lots of that loving energy. Simultaneously, the heart and crown opening up will cause the crown, the spiritual cord, the spiritual connection to widen. So the pipe gets bigger. And when the pipe is bigger, it's just like standing under Niagara Falls compared to a shower. And all you got to do is allow it to go down and flush through your system. That's it. We didn't even have to identify, what you're pissed off with or whatever. It doesn't matter. In fact, after it's flushed out, you have more clarity, so you can go back and look at that situation and go, I was getting angry for nothing. Or all I had to do was and this, and it's fixed. That's what you call clarity. All right. So I hope you enjoyed the meditation. Leave me some comments if you like. In 7 hours and 25 minutes, we'll do the prosperity healing. That's tonight, 6 p.m. California time, and whatever time zone you are at. And I think that's it. So I would recommend after this, you get up and do some exercise because some of you like blissing out. You go, yeah, I didn't want to come back. Well, the reason you don't want to come back because you're getting, write this down, a glimpse of your true nature. So you'll notice the more you do your meditations, you start noticing that, hey, how come that inner peace that's in the meditation, I'm also seeing in my everyday life, in my waking moment? Exactly. Because your remembering of who you are is staying longer and longer in your consciousness. And one of the things you will notice is you're less reactive. People screaming, yelling, you go, are you done? You're going to look at like, whatever. You're still paying attention, but you're not like, oh yeah, you're not doing any of that stuff because what happens? That peace and loving energy is in you, and you're going to say, okay, I think it's time for me to show I'm pissed off, but I'm not really. I'm going to do it anyway just so that this person won't keep going. It's like amazing. You get to observe, you get to regulate. That's it. So you remember the little mantra piece we shared with you earlier, taught to me by my teacher. Let the matter pass. If it's a minor thing, it's not really that important. Don't get angry over every little thing. You're just creating your own misery. As the Chinese saying goes, you are not punished by your you're not punished for your anger, you're punished by your anger. Write it down. We did that a few months ago. I take a Chinese proverb, and that's a big one. For a lot of you who emotionally get upset all the time, guess what? You're creating your own misery. You are not punished for being angry. You are punished by your own anger. In other words, as you become that anger, whatever the reason is, you're first creating your own problem. You're suffering already. Okay? Just learn to let the matters pass. If it's not really that critical, don't waste your brain cells on it. I don't know what else to tell you. Some of you get, yeah, but he didn't smile at me. Well, maybe they didn't see you. Oh, well, you don't realize he normally hugs me. Okay, well, maybe you stink. I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? Move on. You learn to move on, learn to be happy. Otherwise, guess what happens? Yeah, this person, you keep an inventory of everything people didn't do right to you. Good luck. You're going to need it. Forgive, let go, move on. Okay, I sound like a broken recording. I keep repeating it to you. Let the past be the past. Move forward. Your past does not define your future unless you allow it to. All of us make mistakes. I've had my share of stupidity and idiocy I've done in the past. And one thing my teacher taught me is like, learn from it, move on. If you need to write it down, learn from it, move on. Learn from it, move on. Okay? Don't give me any cockamamie excuse, but you don't understand my life. Look, whatever is going on in your life, I guarantee there's at least 100 people who's worse than you are. So be grateful. Move on. Be happy. That's that. Namaste, everyone. You all take care. And again, just a reminder, if somebody's direct messaging you as me or whatever asking for your money, that's a scam. We don't do that. Okay? Namaste. We'll see you in 7 hours and 20 minutes. Take good care.